Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Do you have some old bananas at home? I know I do, and so today I'm going to be making banana bread. But today's recipe is a little bit different because I'm going to show you a secret ingredient that's going to make your banana bread really moist and cake-like. So come along with me. I'm going to show you how to make it, and you can find the full recipe in my description. So here are some of my ingredients I'm going to start out with. I went ahead and already started to mash up the bananas, and now I'm going to start with my wet ingredients. So I like to mash up my bananas with a fork, but if you like to use a mixer or anything like that, feel free to use that. So banana bread is something simple that, you know, once your bananas kind of go brown or they kind of go overripe, it's time to make banana bread. So it's something that I like to do every so often when my bananas get overripe. It kind of brings a little slowdown to the home because you have to kind of slow down a little bit to bake. So I do enjoy doing that. And so when my bananas get overripe, I either make banana bread or I freeze my bananas for smoothies. But today we're going to go ahead and make some banana bread. Here is our secret ingredient. It is sour cream. So sour cream will make your banana bread kind of extra soft and moist and cake-like. So it's just that secret ingredient I like to use in my banana bread, and it always comes out just right when it comes in terms of moistness. So sometimes in the past I didn't use sour cream and the banana bread, you know, could get over baked or something and it would be a little bit dry. Well, this will not happen. It's just like a foolproof way for you to get your banana bread the right exact moistness and softness. So go ahead and just mix that in. You can just use a whisk or a fork. It doesn't require a whole lot of over mixing. Banana bread just likes to be mixed gently, just like we do. So just kind of do that and let it sit and add in the next ingredients. So these are our wet ingredients. We're going to go ahead and start adding in our dry ingredients, and I just add those in slowly. So we'll start off with our baking soda. I like to have my banana bread in the evenings or for breakfast with some butter on them. And I like to have the end piece. That's my favorite piece. What about y'all? Comment down below in the comment section. How do you like to have your banana bread? Do you add anything to the top or maybe icing or something? And which piece do you prefer? The end piece or the middle pieces? So one of the other kind of secret ingredients I add to my banana bread is cinnamon. Cinnamon creates like a depth for the bread, and it's just something you're not really going to notice. It's not going to taste a whole lot like cinnamon, nor is the banana bread going to taste a whole lot like sour cream or anything like that. You're not even hardly going to notice those ingredients, but they create something special into the bread that'll help it to have some warmth. And also, like I mentioned with the sour cream, that softness that you want. So we're going to keep adding in our ingredients step by step. This is just something that I've gotten so used to making that I can make it, you know, anytime I have these overripe bananas. So this banana bread recipe uses some brown sugar. And it's not a super sweet banana bread, so we're just using this bit of brown sugar for it. The rest of the sweetness comes from the bananas. If you prefer more sweetness, add some more sugar to it, but this recipe, in my opinion, is perfect just like it is. While you're mixing everything together, you can go ahead and turn on your oven and set it to preheat. So I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees as I'm kind of getting to the end of making and putting everything together here in my bowl. Now we're going to add in the flour. I do get a little bit messy here, kind of mixing everything together. This is what it's like cooking and baking at home. One of the things about me and sharing on this channel is I like to share a perspective of real, authentic life. I don't always do things perfectly or like Martha Stewart would, but it still comes out homemade and delicious. So you can do it too. We're just adding in the rest of the flour here, step by step. If you like to add things in like walnuts or maybe some pecans or both, or maybe you like chocolate chips, you can also add that in after your flour. And I would just sprinkle some in and just lightly mix them in. I like to have my banana bread with walnuts. That's my favorite, but I don't have any walnuts today, so it's just going to be banana bread. If you have a favorite mix-in, also comment that down below. I would love to know what that is. So get yourself a little loaf pan that you have somewhere in your home, and you're going to grease it just a little bit, and then you're going to go ahead and pour everything in. So everything's mixed together. It's all going in to the oven to create something wonderful. So this is just another kind of simple lesson that you can take what's kind of rotting, dying, whatever, getting old, and a few staple ingredients you have in your home and create something wonderful. So I'm just getting everything out of the bowl, just scraping it so I can get everything into my loaf pan. It's going in the oven now, and I will show you what it looks like. There it is. It's all done. Look at that color. It tastes so good. If you could smell it through the screen, you would just be amazed. It smells amazing in here. Thank y'all so much for coming along. I will catch you on our next video.